funny, and it's everybody's favorite day of the week. The day of the week when we ask ourselves, does this thing really work? And I'm being very, very careful with this super expensive device. Today, I'm very excited to be testing out this product that sounds way too good to be true. It's called Opte. And I don't know if you guys are anything like me, but I have been getting so many ads for this thing lately, like especially on Snapchat. Like 99% of my ads have been for this Opte device. And I'm calling it a device. I'm not really sure if it's more considered like a makeup item or a skincare item. What intrigued me the most about this product is I saw people referring to it as a makeup printer, which just sounds amazing. I've also seen a lot of people refer to it as precision skincare because there does seem to be a skincare-y aspect to this as well. So let's just get into the juicy details of this item. But first, how about a word from today's video sponsor? Today's video is sponsored by Function of Beauty. Now, you guys know I have been using Function of Beauty on my hair for well over a year now. I absolutely love the ability to go in and make completely customized hair care products just for me, my hair care needs and goals. So there are so many fun things about Function of Beauty. You just go in and take a quick hair quiz. Each time you get your Function of Beauty products, you can adjust and change your hair care goals as your hair needs might change under different like weather conditions or how you're styling it. You can always go in and change your formula. So right now, my formula is helping me achieve 5 different hair goals, which is volumizing, thermal protection to help me fix split ends, strengthen, and deep condition. But obviously your goals can be whatever you want. You can also pick the color of the products. You put your very own name on the products. You can select the scent. I selected this brand new shade they have right now, which is called Flamingo, and it's scented like eucalyptus. I absolutely love it. You can even choose like the strength of scent you want, what you want it to smell like, how strong you want the scent to be. Like really, it is 100% customizable to exactly whatever kind of shampoo and conditioner you want. And the coolest thing is Function of Beauty just launched a brand new starter set for right under $30. This is the size of the new starter set bottle, and this is like the full size product. But you guys, in these starter bottles, you get 40 washes. So when you break it down, cost versus how much you get, that is a little bit under $1 per wash. You really get a lot of product, even in these smaller bottles. Also, these smaller bottles really allow you to either love it or tweak it, and you can also cancel or receive your full-size bottles at any time, and you even choose how frequently you get these products. So you can try the starter set and then get full-size products within 1 to 3 months, whatever you want. Like I said, there really is no other hair care brand out there that lets you get the 100% customized treatment that Function of Beauty does. So if you've been wanting to try Function of Beauty and you've been wanting to try custom hair care for a long time now, this Function of Beauty starter set is the best time to just try it. Take advantage of this under $30 starter set offer. I guarantee you will not find a better custom hair care product out there. So be sure and click the first link in my bio if you want to check out this awesome offer today. And thank you so much to Function of Beauty. They have been a long-time supporter of my channel here. So thank you so much, Function of Beauty. Be sure and check them out. Get the starter kit today and start your custom hair care journey. All right. Back to the video. Oh, it's talking. I will have timestamps in the info box down below because I'm gonna spend a couple minutes like just talking about this product before I actually start using it. So in case you want to know more about kind of like the whole process and the science behind this product, that is the informational section which is occurring right now. If you just want to see me like print some makeup on my face, there will be a timestamp down here for that. The best of both worlds. I'm trying to like give it all to everybody. Just to save you guys some Googling time, this is an extremely expensive product. So expensive that I feel like this is just one of those products that I have super, super, super high expectations of because I'm like, this product better deliver. It's $600. $600. And then you buy these little cartridges, which I think that the company technically refers to them as serums and not like foundations. Even when you buy the refills of the serums, that is $130 each time. And so I'm just saying this product better perform miracles because at that price, think about how much foundation and concealer and airbrush makeup and airbrush systems aren't even that expensive. Another thing that is kind of wild to me is there's only 3 color choices of serum foundation. Because this is a printer with a scanner type apparatus on the end, I think technically what it's saying is as this light is scanning your face, it somehow mixes up the serum inside of it so that I guess it would technically even shade match like different points on everyone's face. I don't know. I'm gonna just read like a little bit of what it says. So they say, how does it work? Opte scans, detects, and corrects hyperpigmentation for an even and radiant complexion. They say a high-speed camera is on the end of this thing and there's like a blue light. It scans your face and uses a patented algorithm. That's just what I need. Algorithms even in my makeup, but it uses an algorithm to analyze and detect areas of uneven skin tone in real time. The serum, over time, if you use it every single day, I think they say within 4 weeks, these spots and discolored areas on your face will gradually fade. I thought at first with like the blue light on the end, it was like a laser technology kind of thing, but it's not. It's just the niacinamide in the serum that over time, if you apply it daily, that is supposed to make these spots of discoloration fade. They do say that the blue light is safe and basically that it works like a flashlight to really light up your skin for the camera to see. You are supposed to be able to use it on curved areas of your face, like your nose. It'll be really interesting to see how easy it will be to like apply in those areas. I feel like some of my like acne scarring and stuff is the worst on my nose, so it'll be really interesting to see how well this product does or does not cover those areas. They make it out to be like this is the most like natural, perfect kind of look that you can possibly achieve because instead of just putting makeup all over your face, which like as you wear throughout the day, like a lot of times it can separate or end up looking cakey, etc., etc. They basically say that you're gonna be using like 97%, I don't know where they get like that exact figure, but 97% less makeup because it is only going to be depositing makeup where the camera detects the hyperpigmentation. So it doesn't just like print makeup like all over your face. They don't recommend that you like mix other makeup products with this product. I have nothing on my face right now. I just have on mascara and a little bit of lip balm because they say that you're not really supposed to use other facial makeup. I mean, I guess like eyeshadow and lipstick obviously would be fine. I don't really know about like blush or bronzer or anything, but they're basically saying like don't mix any other liquid or cream products with this product because it does not play well with others. They said particularly it would reduce the effectiveness, I guess, of like the serum fading the spots over time. Now we are just gonna like get down to it. Hopefully that answers like enough of the questions that you guys might have about this thing. I've never tried it. I just plugged it in and charged it, and I loaded the serum pod, and then there was like this little applicator tip that you also like, those things came separate and you had to like unwrap them all. I did go ahead and like do all that earlier just so I thought I was charging it, but you actually just have to have it like plugged in at all times. And so I'm gonna try it on mostly just this half of my face. I feel like for whatever reason, I think it's because normally I like sleep mostly on this side. I have like Phantom of the Opera syndrome where just one side is just having a totally different experience. I did a couple of camera zoom ins so that you guys could get some really good before shots of some areas that I think we hopefully will be able to see it concealed. I have a lot of acne scarring over here. My forehead, I have a pretty noticeable, I think it's just like one singular freckle from too many years of driving around in a convertible with not enough sunscreen. I did take some nice up close shots on the iPhone because the iPhone camera forgives nothing. I feel like this camera that I normally film with, combined with the lighting, it's nice and it's friendly, but the iPhone camera does not care about my feelings. The last thing that I did want to say is I feel like I did a little bit more reading about this product in preparation of doing this video than I normally would because it is so expensive, and I feel like this is just like a product that probably a lot of people want to know if it really works or not. And I also just wanted to really understand like how properly to apply the product. So they have like the 4S principle. They want you to hold the applicator straight. They want you to move slowly. You're supposed to just apply the applicator to your skin softly. And then you're also supposed to sweep, which I'm gonna double check and see if they mean like just sweep once. There's also a kind of like expectation chart as well. The more passes you make, let's say, they say it's like a buildable coverage serum. So they kind of show you like, oh, if this is like a spot on your face, this is what it's gonna look like, you know, immediately after one application. And then they say like 3 passes. And then they say, if you go over the same area 5 times, that then you should like see nothing. The first area that I'm gonna do is actually right here. They always say like do a test patch on your arm or your hand. And I have so many freckles on my arm. So I thought it would just be good and interesting to see how does it cover freckles. You push this and it starts to have these little dots. It's about to say ready. That's the little sound it makes. There's also a little like diagram on the top that lets you know how much product you have left. So right now mine says 100% because I've never used it. I was filming a little bit of B-roll and you can actually see like the serum like kind of oozing out. I don't know. The tip down here is magnetic. You just go like that. And now the tip is ready. I also filmed some B-roll so you guys could see really nice and up close what the tip looks like. The actual applicator looks kind of like a mascara wand. So I'm gonna just start here. I feel nothing. That's 1 pass and I honestly see no difference. So I'm not trying to press at all. This is so weird. That's after 2 passes. Maybe I'm not moving slow enough. I don't know what to think. That's like 4 passes. Doing a larger area now. I did this itty bitty teeny tiny little patch here. I was trying to pick an area that we could mark with the tattoo and, you know, really see like, oh, I was trying to cover these freckles like closest to the Dracula castle turret. Let's move to the face. I don't want to just say, hey, this doesn't work yet, but I kind of really thought it would like really cover the freckles. I did way more than 5 passes. I don't know if you guys were able to hear the clicking. The clicking noise that it's making as you're running it along your skin is actually supposed to be the camera scanning and detecting the hyperpigmentation. And they say like no matter how many times you pass over the same area, you will probably still hear like 1 or 2 clicks because, you know, the camera is always like scanning and always looking. I will say, and you'll probably be able to see this on the iPhone footage, you can see, especially because I accidentally rolled like a little bit over the tattoo, you can see a little bit of product. This feels like a very lightweight makeup, like maybe even a tinted moisturizer or primer. I am now more skeptical than ever. We'll start with the cheek first. So I have this little thing. I just like woke up the other day with a pimple in the night that popped. And so now, you know, it's still just a little bit red and irritated. Okay, I hear clicking. I truly cannot tell. I don't know. Does it look like it's concealed? I mean, obviously it is supposed to be a supernatural look. Supernatural. I mean, it's not gonna look like I have like a face full of foundation. That's not even like what the product is designed to do. But I don't know. You know what? Before I do like an up close, let's just go over a couple different areas. I feel like, oh my God. Sometimes I do feel like I get hypercritical of products when they are so expensive. Let's go over some of these nose spots. I feel like that is where like I have, it looks like almost like some busted capillaries or something. I feel like I just don't look at my face that close, that often or something, where I'm just like, oh yeah, I have stuff on my face. Ooh, that is tricky. I feel like a very light liquid kind of feeling. I feel like it's almost like making my skin red. The blue light is a little intimidating. I mean, I'm just not crazy for shining bright lights in my eyes, if I'm being honest. It is really tricky. Oh, but look at that. It was spraying so much foundation. Ah, maybe I'm allergic to niacinamide. Honestly, I feel like my face now somehow looks worse after I've been using this product. As I was trying to work the product in this little crevice of my nose, it ended up cooling a bunch of serum makeup. What do we call this? Down here. Now as it's starting to dry, I guess it looks a little bit better. It does look like really kind of like powdery. That's why I'm so shocked I'm seeing so much redness. I could not be more gentle with the contact that I'm applying right now. I know a lot of you guys are gonna think like I must just be really pushing this thing into my skin, but I swear I'm not. Like I actually was scared that I wasn't pushing down enough. I mean, it sounds like it's working. There's a lot of clicking going on, and I know these are like some areas where I have the most acne scarring. It's so weird. I'm gonna go ahead and just move on to this one really pronounced freckle. Can you fade freckles? Would you even want to? That was at least 5 passes. I mean, the interesting thing is I feel like particularly on this camera that I normally film on, I feel like you guys probably are seeing some results and you're thinking like, wow, this looks great. And also I feel like this camera is masking a lot of the redness that is appearing. However, when I look at myself in real life, I feel like you can see everything is just peeking out like right under the surface. Like if you're doing your makeup for the internet or photos or something like that, I feel like it would give you an overall more flawless finish. But I feel like in real life, you can still see kind of everything that was there once before. It does look like a very light covering is there, but they kind of just make this product seem like it's a replacement for your foundation, for your makeup. And I don't really agree with that. From my standpoint, 9 times out of 10, I'm fine with like just literally having my skin and my face with no makeup at all. And for me, if I'm gonna go with a no makeup look, I'm just gonna maybe put on like a tinted moisturizer and not worry about like foundation at all. But if I actually want like a perfected, flawless kind of look, then I want it to really look like I've done something. If I'm gonna take all the time that I'm taking to sit here and just scan up and down my face super slowly 5 times. Like, why wouldn't I just put makeup on? And then if I wanted to fade hyperpigmentation or whatever else, like, why wouldn't I just apply a skincare serum? Even though I can't say the word niacinamide, I have definitely seen that ingredient in various other skincare products that are probably a hell of a lot cheaper than $600. So I'm gonna try and just go over some spots again. I mean, that's kind of the other weird thing is when I do my makeup, I don't just want everything to be concealed even, or like flat, let's say. Like, I like to use a lighter colored concealer. That way I can really brighten my under eyes. I like to use cream contouring so that I can kind of like carve out the cheekbones and stuff. This just, once again, is not really a substitute for that look in my mind, which, I mean, that's just like personal preference. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people like to do like full face of like glam makeup, and some people just aren't looking for that at all. We're about to see if like this whole half of my face is gonna be red. I'm gonna do this all over and then I'm gonna wait 5 minutes. I mean, this is gonna take me a while to do. I don't think you guys just wanna see me do this for like 20 more minutes. I did just do the 15-minute long break because I wanted to see if some of the redness dissipated. I feel like it's not 100% gone. I don't really know what's causing the redness. I don't know if it's just because I'm running this thing back and forth on my face so many times. The longer that you rub it back and forth, I mean, it's not uncomfortable. It doesn't hurt. It's not so much like a scratching, but it is just almost like if you're just rubbing back and forth, back and forth, back and forth on the same spot. I mean, even if you use like the lightest of pressure, it's gonna create some redness or irritation, at least on me. I have super sensitive skin. I'm gonna try one more method. Do show like pretty impressive results to me. I mean, that's somebody that, you know, just looks like they have a couple red acne scarring, I don't know what. And then like this looks like a nice dewy airbrushed finish to me. They do specifically say, no, it's not airbrushing. I am gonna pick this spot in particular that is really red and see if I can just super slowly go over it 5 times, letting it dry each time in between. Once again, that just seems like really time consuming, right? I mean, I definitely could apply foundation and skincare a hell of a lot faster than this. You know what? Let's just do the whole face, actually. Maybe I'm not using long enough motions. Is this still too fast? I mean, I really don't know how much slower I can go. Okay, I'm just gonna be doing this for a really long time, and I will film clips after each pass on the iPhone. I just looked directly into the blue light. Ah! You will probably still see potentially quite a bit of redness right now. I did just finish up all 5 coats. I waited 5 minutes in between each coat, and I also have like a huge box fan down here that I have going to keep me cool, usually under all these bright lights. And I also thought maybe that would potentially help to fully ensure that the serum was dry in between each coat. That was quite a time-consuming process. I'm gonna do a final side-by-side once I go ahead and film the outro. But you guys, unfortunately, personally, in my opinion, I am not super impressed by this product. Now, I know I've said this a couple times, but I just want to reiterate, I came in here probably critiquing this product a little bit harsher than I would an as seen on TV device, even a product at a price point of like $100, which is still considerably expensive. But when you are buying into a $600 ticket item, I am just really expecting to be wowed by the results. Now, obviously, these are my opinions and everybody's personal experience is going to differ. I saw some people on YouTube use this product and they were really impressed by their results. Maybe I'm just not that impressed. Like, it definitely is having a lot to do with the redness. That might just be, once again, a personal issue for me with having such sensitive skin. But just like time and time again, like rolling that roller over my face, I thought that it was like silicone the entire time, but I don't know, maybe I'm just a baby, I don't know. It just started to feel like a little like grating and irritating personally to me, and I just really don't see any coverage. And I do think that they do use the word buildable coverage. Yeah, see, they say repeat multiple passes until spots are completely covered. And they do show after 1 pass, 2 passes, and 3 passes. I particularly thought with that 1 freckle or whatever on my forehead that we would see that disappear. Now, it does look slightly faded, but I wouldn't call this covered. When I look at myself in the mirror, I feel like I look the same. Sometimes also, I feel like I don't see that much of a difference, honestly, when I'm filming a product. Sometimes when I go back and I'm editing the footage, I'm like, oh my gosh, wow, there is such a noticeable difference. Will I have that experience today? I somewhat doubt it, but I'm remaining open-minded. And I'm not trying to like badmouth this product because, you know, different stuff just works for different people and different people are looking for different things. I mean, I'm kind of a weirdo. Like, I just have like acne scarring and whatever. I have spots, I have freckles, and most of the time I even like those things because I just feel like, okay, I'm just gonna tell you guys a really quick story, but like I have a pretty decent like acne scar on my lip and it actually like looks like a wrinkle, but I like remember when I got that giant pimple, and I remember like my mom and I went to beauty brands and we like looked at pimple prep. Do you know what I'm saying? Like my face and my skin is kind of like a journey, and so sometimes in my mind, like things that we can see on our face, it's just like part of our life journey. To me, it's not really something to be like ashamed of or like super freak out and like feel the need to cover all the time. But also I am somebody, I love makeup, and I also love like filters and photoshopping sometimes. I think it's all fun. I think it's all okay. And I think it should all be accepted. I feel like it's weird to like shame people either way. Like I see people on the internet get made fun of for like using photoshopping and stuff. And I see people on the internet get made fun of for like having skin issues. And I just think it's like weird both ways because, you know, we live in a digital age. If you want to perfect your skin and take photos and like have fun with Photoshop and like put online that you have perfect skin, like, you know, I don't know, that's like your choice, your experience, do what you want. I feel like in this day and now I'm just on a freaking diatribe, but I feel like in this day and age, like we all know we just don't look perfect. Like people have pores, we have issues, we have stuff going on our skin. It's not that big of a deal. Everybody has it. And I just also feel like it's fun to participate in the digital age of the World Wide Web. So if you know, I feel like we're at the point where like everyone knows that Photoshop exists. So if you see somebody and they just always look like completely perfect and put together and flawless, it's probably Photoshop. I'm not saying it is for everybody, but just from my experience, you know, like you see somebody in real life that maybe you've seen online, and like, if you get close enough to them, you're gonna see what's maybe going on their skin. To me, this is just almost like, if I wanna look like this, I would just use like a light like beauty filter or something. Because in real life, if you came up to me right now, you would think I'm just not wearing any makeup, that I don't have on any skincare or serum, any concealer, nothing. So I just think if you're somebody, you're like looking to cover things up, I don't feel like you might be as satisfied with this product. Now, once again, if you go the long game and you do it for 4 weeks, would some of this stuff fade? I don't know. Do you want that? I wouldn't, honestly. But then again, I don't know. My brain works in a totally upside down way where I'm like, wow, I remember my pimples and they sure were a lot of fun. And I'm like not being sarcastic as I'm saying that. Try it. If you want to try it, you might have a completely different experience than I. So don't let me dissuade you from buying this product or trying it yourself. I'm not trying to be negative. I'm not trying to give it a bad review. Luckily, it looks like most of the redness has now faded, except for the redness that I just have on my skin. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. This video, way too long. Way too long, but like I said, timestamps, very helpful. Thank you guys so much for hanging out today and for watching. Please let me know all of your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. Thank you so much once again to today's video sponsor, which was Function of Beauty. If you would like to and you're not already, hit the button down below, subscribe, become a member of the Swamp family, and give an alligator its wings. I love you guys so much, and I will see you again very, very soon. Bye!